Welcome in, paper crafters, and here I'm going to show you how I make my mini envelopes for my eBay orders. So give me a thumbs up if it helps you in any way whatsoever, and down below you will see the items used, and let's get started. So I normally take any paper I can find. This one is patterned one side, plain the other. As you can see, just here, this particular one is a 12 by 12, and I cut them down so they are 6 by 6 squared, which is what I need. So I've got a few to make, but I'm only going to make the one today just to show you what's what, how things are done. You need some clear glue, and I put on the back of mine a little stamp in green because I'm selling seeds, and because I'm selling, I like to have a little thank you. Can you see that? Not really. Sort of. Oh well, I tried. Anyway, so I will be using the We Are Memory Keepers 1, 2, 3 punchboard. Make envelopes, make bows, and make boxes. But of course today we're making the envelopes. So we open it up like so and remove the scorer, which looks a little bit like a knife, but it's for scoring paper. So a little scorer. Get my piece of paper, and just over on this side we have measurements depending on what you're making. We have the envelopes here, the bows here, and the boxes here, and it's good guidelines for whatever you're making. But we're making envelopes, and I've got my own measurements here because this is a constant thing for me. So I will line it up where I need it, which is actually on the 7.1 centimetre part, so I have to make sure it's lined up correctly. And then, as you see, I've got the plain on the back and the patterned here because I'm going to have the patterned on the inside. So I want the pattern up. So this all lined up. And now I need to do a scoring. So just here you will see 3 little holes, and this is for the scorer to know where to be placed to score down the paper. It's really easy. It looks complicated, but it's not. These are little score lines in the board itself to help the scorer go down and actually score. So stop waffling, Lisa, let's get going. So the first line is now scored, and this handy little funky thing just here, if I give that a push, I will get a little inlet. Can you see that? Little inlet put in, which will make sense in a moment. So this score line needs to now match up with this score line. So there's no measuring now, it's just matching up the score lines. So down there, that all matches. So it fits well, and so we do another score line and another punch. Oops, extra. So again, score line matches up with the score line on the board, and we make another score line and another punch, and we turn one last time, and we line up score lines and score down and punch. And there we go. Now we have our square that has been punched, and now up here we have another punch. And I just want to do this in 2 corners opposite each other. And you see that? We have a rounded corner, and now I turn it round to do the opposite corner. I only do 2. You don't have to do any. Or you can do all 4. I only do the 2 because I put those on the actual flap of the envelope. So let's put those aside. So this is going to be the inside. So now we need to bring these forward. And these are going to be my sides. So I'll do my sides first. You can do it whatever way you like. It's pretty easy. And there we go. Ta-da! Little envelope. So now all I need to do is glue it. So clear glue, You don't need oodles and oodles, it's only paper. So there's a little bit there, that goes over, and then I need to do down there, and then that flap is complete and envelope is complete. You see, that's your opening bit. Now for me, I put my thank you just here. Oops, sorry. So my thank you, I always stamp just there. And there is my little envelope. Address goes on the front. There's your back with my thank you, and inside the lovely pattern paper, and inside there will be the seeds. So there you go, that's the envelope. I hope it helped a little bit. If it did, you know what to do. And now I will go and make my other 103 envelopes. Yay!